Welcome to the Department of Physics at Stern College for Women. I'll give you an idea about the programs that we offer, but if you have more questions, please write to me. This is my email address. We can schedule a meeting by Zoom, by Skype, or we can also meet in person in my office on Lexington Avenue. So these three professors that you see here have offices at Stern College. These other four professors have offices at Yeshiva College. You will most likely have classes with the professors who have offices at Stern College, but you may eventually have classes also with the other professors. With respect to research, we highly recommend our students to get some experience in research, and that you can do with any of us during the summer or even during the semester. So this site here that you see on top is the site for the physics department at Stern College. So let's have a look at it. If you go through this site, you will see, for example, the majors that we offer: a Bachelor of Arts in Physics, in Physical Sciences, and Pre-Engineering. You can get more information about them by coming here to Requirements, and then I think the best place is to come here to fact sheets. Here you get information, the detailed courses that you have to take for any of the majors and minors offered at Stern College. What we are going to talk about is physical sciences, physics, and pre-engineering. Let's start. Before telling you about the majors, let me tell you a little bit about the minor that we have. We have also a minor in physics. Having a minor in physics would be interested for a student studying math, computer science, chemistry, or even biology or economics. That's a program that will teach you analytical skills that should become important, useful for you in the future. Will teach you how physicists think, what are the problems that physicists are interested in. It will also look very good in your CV, and it's a very small minor. It requires only 5 courses. What do you need to take? The 2 semesters of general physics, which is a course that any science or math student should take anyway. 2 semesters of intermediate physics, and then just one more course that you can choose among these possibilities. If you are a student of computer science, for example, I would suggest taking this computational methods course, which is a course that teaches you how to program to solve specific problems in science. Okay, now, if you're interested in engineering, if you want to transfer to Columbia University, then I suggest, then you will have to take one of these 2 majors: the pre-engineering major or the physical science major. After finishing one of them, you can transfer to Columbia. They are very, very similar. The courses are almost the same. So what is the difference? The difference is that pre-engineering was designed for students who come to Stern already with AP Calculus and hopefully also AP Physics. So these students can finish the major in just 3 years. They get a reduction in the Jewish studies requirement, so after 3 years they can transfer to Columbia. If you don't have an AP Calculus, AP Physics, then you would go for the physical science major. It will then take 4 years, and after these 4 years you can again transfer to Columbia. At Columbia you spend 2 more years and then you get an engineering degree. So in addition to pre-engineering or physical science from Stern, you will also have a degree of engineering from Columbia. What is the advantage of having the physical science major? Well, with the physical science major, you can either transfer to Columbia to the undergraduate program in engineering, or you can also apply directly to master programs. And that's what some of our students did. Some of our students applied to master programs in biomedical engineering at Columbia and got accepted, others at UPenn and Rutgers. We also had a student who applied directly to a master program in computer science at NYU. Okay, so with a degree in physical science, you can apply directly to a master program. With the degree of pre-engineering, your only option is to go to Columbia to conclude the undergraduate engineering program over there. As I said, the courses for both majors are very similar, and let's have a look at them. So if we go back to our site, let's pick first the pre-engineering fact sheets. So these are the courses that anyone who wants to go to Columbia have to take. Some course in calculus, general physics, and so on. Now, you also have to take additional courses that will depend on the engineering track you're interested in. For example, if you want to study chemical engineering, in addition to these courses, you will also have to take some extra courses in math and some courses in chemistry. If you're interested in biomedical engineering, well, in addition to those courses, you will have to take some extra course in math, physics, and biology. Okay? So it will depend on the engineering track that you're interested in. An important piece of information for students who want to transfer to Columbia. You have to have good grades. You cannot have any grade below B in those courses that are required by Columbia University. Okay, how about the physical science program? As I said, it's very, very similar to pre-engineering. You will see the same courses showing up. We created this major for students who like science, but are not completely sure if they prefer chemistry or if they prefer physics. So they get a general view of all the sciences. So here are the courses that all of the students in physical science need to take. And then what you're going to do is to choose a concentration. So if you're interested in chemistry, you choose a concentration in chemistry. You will see that taking these courses that are required and this concentration in chemistry is very similar to those courses that a student from pre-engineering would take to transfer to Columbia to study chemical engineering. So the courses in physical science are very similar to the courses in pre-engineering. Okay? Those additional courses in pre-engineering that depend on the engineering track are the courses that you'll find in these concentrations. But again, I repeat, with a degree in physical science, you can transfer to Columbia, to the undergraduate program, but you can also apply directly to a master program. And finally, we have our degree in physics. Of course, for a degree in physics, you have to have more courses in physics. For example, you need to take also quantum mechanics, which is a course that students interested in engineering usually don't take. With the major in physics, you can transfer to Columbia, to the undergraduate program. You can also directly apply to master programs, and you can even apply directly to a PhD program in physics. Okay, why would you study physics? Well, there are many different reasons. You would study physics because you want to become a physics teacher, or you want to become a professor at a university, or you want to do research in a national lab or at industry. You may want to develop equipment for medicine. You can become a programmer. There are many physicists who go into finance. Many physicists ended up in Wall Street or working in banks. These are usually physicists who have a PhD. Okay, you can also work in consultant companies. Students who get the degree from engineering, many of them go to consultant companies, also students from physics. You can also work in a patent office and many other options. So physicists are people who are very good at solving problems. Physicists have very good mathematical and analytical skills, which are needed for any of these different kinds of jobs. Let me give you an idea of what happened to our students from Stern College. Those who finished the degree in physical science or physics and didn't go to study engineering or to do a master program, just graduated from Stern College. Some of them went and became high school teachers. There are students who became programmers. We also had a student who went to law school to become a lawyer. Among those students who then went to Columbia or to master programs in engineering, what they've done afterwards was to work in consultant companies associated with energy, like how to advise um, um, companies on to save energy, or associated with health policies. We have students who now have their own startup. We have a student who worked for ConEd for many years, and she's now working for the Ministry of Justice in Israel, examining patents. Anyway, so there are many interesting things for the students interested in our programs. Again, I repeat, if you want more information, please write to me and we can schedule a meeting. So thank you for your attention.